The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by these fine sponsors. Hear Rich's forecast hourly on these Blue Water Broadcasting radio stations.
Hey, good morning, everybody. On this Wednesday morning, it's already the 13th day of July. It's a ridiculous hour. It's 3:50 in the morning. I do this for you because I want to make sure that you have the best information available as we look at trends for the next few days. For instance, I think today will be a day where thunderstorms will thin out in number. After 5 explosive thunderstorm days in a row, I think the number of storms will be fewer today, but will pick up again towards Friday and Saturday, and that could affect some weekend plans. We'll run that down for you. And spoiler alert, I'm going to show you the rest of the month of July temperature trend through July 28th. It's going to be a hot rest of the month. Here comes your morning weather briefing.
All quiet here in the middle of the night. High pressure plopped over just west of Atlanta. A little blob of thunderstorms off the Panama City coast this morning. Otherwise, things are looking quiet. Now, this is future radar. Future radar today is suggesting that we might have a quieter day than the last 5. We've had explosive thunderstorm development the last 5, but this one would seem to suggest that the storms will thin out in number, and the Storm Prediction Center has no marginal risk for us today, just a big severe weather risk up in the Midwest later on today. So for us, we'll say scattered afternoon storms, sure, that's par for the course on any summer day, but about a 30% chance today. High in the mid-90s, heat index near 100, low tonight 75, southwest winds will be light. Tomorrow, it looks like showers and thunderstorms. Actually, this is Friday. 40% chance by Friday. So I think tomorrow the rain chances are scattered, but 40% chance Friday and Saturday look good. So a little bit more active on the storms Friday and Saturday, and they're starting to thin out on Sunday. Fewer storms. I think the rain chances on Sunday will be closer to about 30%. So here's the way we're looking at it. Starting tomorrow, a 30% chance with a high around 96. Then 95 Friday with a 40% chance. Same thing Saturday. And on Sunday, the rain chances back to about 30%, and that continues on Monday with highs still in the middle 90s. Beach forecast for the beaches from Gulf Shores to Panama City, 30% chance of thunderstorms Friday, scattered about, high around 90, and a 40% chance Saturday and Sunday, upper 80s, water temperature now 85 degrees south of Orange Beach. Speaking of the beach, let's look out in the Atlantic Ocean. This is the entire Atlantic basin. Things are very, very quiet. Maybe a few blips out there in the eastern Atlantic. We'll be watching that over the next few days, but so far, so good out in the Atlantic Ocean. Meanwhile, this is the European out 10 days, showing the spike in thunderstorms again as we get towards Friday, Saturday, and over the weekend. And then it shows that probably thunderstorms will thin out in number next week. It shows some very hot temperatures returning next week. So the European tends to indicate that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday the temperatures will be down a few degrees. That's too low because of the increase in showers. I get the idea. And then rebounding again next week. You look at the other model, the other global model, the American model, the GFS, the Global Forecast System, and you see the temperatures are actually too high, so you kind of mitigate in between the two global models, and you come up with the truth. But the truth is, for the rest of the month of July, and this goes through late July, it's going to be hot. There are no cool-offs in sight.
So yesterday, Bailey was pretty happy to see that Greg Budell at Blue Water was back from vacation. Take a look.
Is that my girl? Is that my girl? I'm gonna steal you from your daddy. I'm gonna steal you from your daddy. I'm gonna steal you. I love you too.
Yeah, I love bringing my dog to work, but my dog is Greg's dog for 3 hours every day. We'll be live on News Talk 93.1 at 6 o'clock this morning, and also on Bama Country and on Kiss FM, and my forecast all day long on 8 radio stations, Blue Water Broadcasting. And by the way, if you joined me yesterday for our live 11 o'clock briefing on the Blue Water, from the Blue Water Weather Center at RichThomasWeatherNetwork.com, you got a heads up that it was going to be a very explosive thunderstorm afternoon. You had an early view of that, and that's great because at 11 o'clock in the morning, we have a good idea of how the afternoon is going to unfold. So join me this morning and every morning, and we'll give you an update with some good information. And your next complete video online by tomorrow morning at 5 o'clock. You can count on it. Thanks for watching. You're watching Rich Thomas Weather.